Almost ready here. I think we're almost here. Good morning, everybody. For me, I was up 3/4 of the night with some of you guys because I did a video last night. Let me show you what I did. Hope I did it on the right page. This is what we did in the middle of the night last night. We did W for writer's block because this is for Saturday. I hope I did that right. Today is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And Saturday we don't do a video anyway, so I thought, well, I can't sleep, so this is what I'm going to do. So let's cross off Saturday, and then we'll go back to our mirror, our magic mirror. Writer's block we did. Yeah, it was a really bad night yesterday. Last night. It was a very bad night for me. Very bad. I was up. I could have done the whole book because I was up and up and up and up. So, yeah, it was a very long night. I'm exhausted. So, this page is saved. Let's just say that. You can go back and watch the video for this page. But before we start, I just want to add the details to this so I can be all done. My white pens were upstairs, so I couldn't add any detail. Kind of a drag. No. We'll just say that this video right now is a continuation of last night. So I was here, I think, at 11:30. Those of you guys that were with me at 2:15. Because some of the ladies, you know, are back east. And so they were awake at 2 o'clock in the morning, unable to sleep. So I think we have just started a late night crafting club. A middle of the night crafting club for those of us that can't sleep in the middle of the night. Believe you me, there were quite a few of us. There were 13, I think. It was a little ridiculous how many of us there were here last night. So we'll start in just a minute. I just wanted to finish this page. But it was really fun. So if somebody asked, I think it was Lisa Alexander who was here, and asked where does she get the template for this small writer's block? Well, you have to go back and watch the video because we created it together. Well, I created it, and then I don't know if anybody else was crafting along with me at 2:15 in the morning, but I was wide awake. We had a very stressful couple of hours last night, and my husband, just like when we get in a fight, I can't sleep until we make up and everything's okay, but he can just go on with his day. You know what I mean? So he went to sleep immediately, and I was up all night long. So how it happens for me. Okay, I'm done with that page, I think. Late night with Lindsay. Yeah. But you know what? A lot of the nights, you guys, I can't sleep, but I also am not able to function. So I just have to lay there and play on my phone or lay there and watch a movie or something. So this was a unique night. But if you haven't clicked the notification bell, then you'll never know if I go live. So here we go. This is our W. W is for writer's block, and wonder, and watercolors, and washi, and wildflowers, and wisteria, whimsical, welcome, and whatchamacallit. That says whatchamacallit at the bottom. So let's get going. Let's back this up. All right, so let's welcome everybody. Although I'm not quite really prepared yet for today. My brain is just not here. Good morning, Lisa and Denise and Ellen and Susan and Linda and Terry and Hope and Susie and Terry and Anne. Anne was with us last night, and Valerie and Kay and B and Palma and Maureen and Z, and Janet, and Denise, and Ruth Ann, and Janet, again, Mindy, Letitia, Jackie, Valerie was up last night, Marilyn, Denise, Katie was up last night with me, Pam, Katie says, long time no see, Diane, Carmen, Terry, Tina, Jennifer, Cheryl, Judy, Diana, Cindy, Dieta. Okay, well, Doreen, Cindy, Susie. I think that's everybody. And Linda. Welcome to the morning show where I'm Bailey awake. Let's put the book away for just a sec and do some housekeeping, shall we? Where is the housekeeping? I'm so tired, you guys. Lita says, I caught you at 4 a.m. Oh my God. One of the girls, I don't remember who it was on a cruise to Bermuda, and she couldn't sleep, so she was watching on her phone. Bermuda or Bahamas or some cruise. I don't know who it was. I can't remember. Hopefully she's out playing today. Okay. Hi, welcome. It's Lindsay, and I'm the creator of Cuteness, and this is where you can find me at creatorofcuteness.com. That's my website. Yay! Head over there and you can find books and collage elements and classes and everything cool that you want to get from me everywhere. Okay. I will wake up. Then, if you like what we're doing here, click the notification bell. So, when I go live at what was 11:30 my time, 2 o'clock for some of the rest of you, you can find me. So, if I go live in the middle of the night and I create a live video, you can always go back and watch it after the fact. So, it is here. W, that is for, what was W for? I don't even know what it was for. W was for writer's block. And that video is up on the page because I went live at like crazy amounts of time. And I'm still tired because I didn't sleep. So click that notification bell and then definitely subscribe. That's how the ladies found me last night. There were like 20 of us there in the middle of the night. And subscribe. And then click this button, which is a thumbs up button. There are 65 people watching right now, and 43 of you have clicked the thumbs up button. Yay! That's exciting. What that does is it helps people to find me here on YouTube in the middle of the night if they want. So click that thumbs up button. Next, if you want really good quality for your video, here and on Facebook, you go to the little setting wheel and you can click the quality and click on 720 and you'll get really good quality of a video. I think. I mean, it works for me. So today we are doing tags. Right here, T is for tags. And let's just do it. But not before we talk about this. So my girlfriend, Carmen, and I met yesterday. And Carmen, I am sorry that I freaked you out about what you were expected of you in October. I guess I hyped it up a lot. But Carmen loves October and loves Halloween, and I want her to be part of everything we do. So we're going to try two different things. Number one, I can pay for this service called StreamYard, and then Carmen and I can go live together, her from her house and me from my house. Or I just saw that we can do that on YouTube. So I'm going to try that maybe later today. Carmen and I can try that. We'll see if it works. And then you guys can. So I have no idea who it was. Sound was gone because my phone was ringing. So we're going to get a Kleenex box like this. Everybody go get one. This one was at Target, I think, but you can get them at the supermarket. You can get them at the dollar store, Dollar General, probably the gas station. Anyway, is the sound back? Yeah, it's because my phone rang. It was somebody trying to call me. early in the morning. I don't know why. Anyway, go get yourself a Kleenex box. Step 2, it's right here. Step 2, make sure it's about 4 inches by 5 inches. That's what this is. Step 3, cut off the top so it's a 5-sided cube. So you're cutting here, 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 and here. So cut that part off. So then you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. Okay? So we're making a container to put stuff into this. Put it aside for now. Cut cards for all 31 days, unless you're only playing on the weekdays, and then only cut 22. So the way this works is, I believe this is the first day. I think this is Sunday. I'm going to have to add before I share this. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we only work during the week. So if you don't want to do the weekends, you don't have to. Right? Palma says to click on the refresh button to get your sound back. The tags we will use will be the following sizes, but I'm not sure which ones on which day. Doesn't that sound like me? Flat tags, folded tags, also folded tags, and then a haunted house tag that's on the 26th. And then it says, and maybe there will be others we will come up with along the way. Colors. Your choice of color, but I love black and white. So I'm doing black and white. Other Halloween colors to me are orange, purple, and lime green. We will be covering with paint or paper our box on September 29th during our regular Monday morning live video at 8 a.m. PST on the YouTube channel. Unless I decide to do it in the middle of the night, and then you'll just have to find it. Optional are feet for your box. That means, like, if you wanted to take something like this and raise your box up so that it has feet, you need 4 of those. Duh. Whatever they are. So I've used spools before, round wooden balls, small squares that are wooden. You could use a poker chip. I mean, whatever you want if you want feet on it. We'll talk about that when we get closer. But start looking for that stuff. The answer to your question next is no, this is not on the page yet. It's coming. And guess what else is coming? I guess we'll just share this today, right, Carmen? Carmen gave me this black file folder yesterday with very cool stuff in it. I don't know if Stacy's here, but Stacy berates Carmen every day to be more Carmen-like. And October is Carmen's month. So she has created 2 freebies that will be on the page. Then the rest of them I'm going to bundle in a collage element on the website, and I'll get Carmen the money. You know what I mean? Because she worked really hard on these. I don't want to give them away for free. These are the ones you're going to get for free. How cute are these? So you get either the white or the black skull faces. Aren't they cute? So this is a very special month. Carmen is giving you a freebie. And it says at the top here, a link to her Instagram. And it says, be a good human, do not distribute or resell this printable. How fun are they? So it's kind of like an advent calendar for us Halloween peeps. Okay, so that's what you get for free along with this October guide. This is what you will pay your big bucks for, probably $5 or $7 or something. So you'll get larger skulls. This is Carmen's art. You guys, you get to see Carmen's art. Are you so excited? Everybody clap. Everybody click the bells. Everybody give her some hearts. Then this one that has, I would have loved this in black and white, Carmen, myself. So you get Frankie, and bats and crows. Look at the crows. So cute. Then you get more Frankie, bats and crows. Fun, right? Then you get Carmen ghosts. Aren't they cute? Yes, I got. Oh, and then you get small ghosts. How fun are those? And then this is my all-time favorite. Look at the unicorn. And printed these for me on sticker paper. So once I cut them out, I just peel them off and stick them down. Aren't they so fun? So these will be as a separate purchase, but I'm going to group them as a group. So you'll, when you buy it, you'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces, right? So creepy cool, aren't they? They're so creepy cool. So that's October. Thank you, Carmen. Round of applause, round of applause. Let's go back to today, or this week. So this week is our book club. Yay, go sign up. It's going to be so much fun. I said I wasn't going to do any prep work for this book club, but I did a bunch of prep work. I can't help myself. If you join the book club, you get 4 meetings for $30. You get September, October, November, and December. And it's $30, which works out to like $7 and something cents a month. It's very cool. Yes, Karen Denver, those Carmen pages should be $10. I know, we haven't decided that part yet, but we will. We will make a decision. Got lost. Oh, yeah. Sign up for this because our first meeting is Friday night, September 22nd. That's in 2 days. And we are going to dive deep into the world of Carol Duvall, which I already have done. So you also get a bookmark that you can cut out and use. I can't remember if they're in black and white or just in color. Then you get another bookmark. And then you get a little note paper that you can take notes on during class, because I'm going to give you a lot of numbers, a lot of dimensions, a lot of sizes, so you can do more stuff afterwards. That is coming up on Friday. Then the next one that's coming up is the Journal Play Day, which is our standard once a month class, which has been nothing but fun for 11 quarters, which is over 30 sessions of Journal Play Day. I'm surprised that I haven't had to repeat anything. That's how much great art ideas there are in the world. I haven't had to repeat. So October 7th, November 4th, and December 2nd, you can pay for this class on the website. It's $25 for 3 months, or $8.33 a month. And we make a new signature book each month. We do 1 to 3 original art pages, but this month you're getting 5. And we have lots of creative new ideas. You get a new tutorial each month, and that is Journal Play Day. Here's the art for October. You get this amazing purple Blabba masterpiece. Then you get this amazing pumpkin-aholic page, also purple. Then you get this cute little, these little pieces that you can cut out if you want and use those. And then when I could not sleep last night, this is what happened to that orange page. So for those of you guys who have seen this before, the orange stripes are still there. I scanned this first, and then I added all the extra detail in it. So if you like it this way, great. If you like it the other way, great. So you get all of these. You can cut them out and use them as washi strips, or you can use them as one continuous page. That's your choice. It would make a really cool cover. So now I have to decide what cover to use for my cover. And last but not least, we are, oh no, that's not last but not least. Well, we're going to forget about these two for today because I'm tired already. That's just too much. Too much. We'll do the other shameless plugs tomorrow. I really need to go back to sleep. Thank God the decision that we did not make last night did not happen, because my husband and I had to make a big decision, and I would have had to cancel class today, and then I would have had to leave you guys. But now I'm still here. So today is T for tag. And what I did was I went through my tags And I found all of these tags that I already own. This one has to get cut down. Just maybe not. There are key tags. There are scallop tags. There are shipping tags. There are cutesy tags. There are jewelry tags. And I own them all because I am hello, my name's Lindsay and I am a tagaholic. So that's my tag page. Leave you forever. I was just going to leave for today, Diana. Not to worry. No, I wasn't leaving. So since I am really tired and I probably don't want to draw anything, let's go back to these. Do you remember I showed these when I was camping? These are my Soto Studios or Soto store. I think it was Soto Studios. These are those books that have the little pockets in them. This is my holiday one for my collage elements. And we're just going to use collage elements today because I am so tired. So hopefully I have enough stuff to put on my tags. Let's look at some of these. So if you organize your collage elements, life will be good again. That's Christmassy. And these are big words. Sunflower. These are all too big. All too big. Don't ask me where these are all from. I have no idea. But this is a great way to actually cut your collage elements and then use them. Oh, maybe these. I also had some photographic pictures of pumpkins. Maybe these. Those might be fun on our tags. Let's look at these. No, these are too cute to use because they all have words in them and I don't want to cut the words off. I'm looking for small, aha. I'm looking for tiny leaves. Aha. It does pay to save tiny things. Come on out, you guys. Come on, it's your time to shine. Let's see if I have any more. I thought I had some feather leaves. I have pumpkins, but I don't think I want to use pumpkins. Then we get into, ooh, maybe these. These are shrinky dinks that we made in the Halloween class. Oh, I like the pumpkin, don't you? Save those have to go in for October. What does this say? It says, oh look, another glorious morning makes me sick. That's how I feel this morning. That must have been from our Hocus Pocus class. But maybe we'll use that other one. I'm looking for a feather because I know I have a cut feather somewhere, but maybe it's not in this pouch. These books are $8.99 a piece. I make absolutely no money on them, so don't buy them if you don't want to, but let me tell you what, they work really well. Oh, a sunflower? Would a sunflower be fun? I think we're going to stick with those. Aha. Aha. Or mushrooms? Not one of these feathers. I'll just take them out and then I can put them back in. All right, let's move all the leaves. Tags has to have the T on it, and I think it's going to be this one. So I'm going to just, it's a little tight. So I think I'm going to cut it down. So give me a second here on the old paper trimmer. cut it just a tiny bit smaller. I didn't get it even on both sides. All right, that's where my tea is going to go. It's going to be a super tall tea. And I have some embroidery floss to tie into my tags. Scissors. If you guys have never used Shrinky Dinks, I highly recommend that you try them. It's fun. I used to do my embroidery floss. She would cut it. I know I've said this before, but she cut it into lengths that were not copacetic to me doing embroidery. And then she was so cheap, she wouldn't buy these. She would use cardboard and cut her own. So funny. That was my mama, born from the Depression. We're going to use several pieces of embroidery floss on our first tag. Some of the tags already have ties, but you can always take those out if you want pretty colors. And you could use Hope's Sari Silk. Hold on. That one didn't get in there. In the middle of the night, we were singing. We were being silly. Lots of people were talking to me. It was very nice. Because I was in a state. Is with all those pretty colors. Got some in this guy. See if I have any brown. I think I need to go to the store with my embroidery floss because it doesn't look like I have a lot of brown. I have that one. I have an ivory. Carmen says, remember to poke a hole if you want it to be a charm. Yes, if you're doing, I do like whatever this is, but it's really not fall, but it's super cool. It's really thick. It's not embroidery floss. Yeah, if you're doing, whatchamacallits, if you're doing Shrinky Dinks, you have to poke a hole before you bake it. Otherwise, you're in trouble. Pearl embroidery floss, but it is bigger than pearl. And I don't know why it's in my embroidery box. Way too long. I'm giving it a haircut. That, and I don't want it taking up too much space with my tea. This has got to get cut down also. But we'll leave the white that it came with. Ew, this is so thin it's hard to even work with, honestly. I fixed a picture frame that I have that I bought at a art sale last weekend at an art studio for $5. It was gold. It's beautiful. But some of the gold was coming off and I knew I could fix it and I did. I was very happy with my little self. stuff. Kind of like this, whatever it is. It's very thick. Lindsay, how did you make the shrinky dink with that black and white words? My sister-in-law made it. I have no idea. And she is nowhere to be found today. This out. Maybe this is pearl cotton. It just seems so much thicker. This color. Something in it. We're almost done here, you guys. I know. I should have pre-done these. I know. This one's gold. Gold's kind of cool. Carmen's yelling at me saying, it is pearl cotton. It is pearl cotton. This is a cool color. All right. Yeah, we did the shrinky dinks in the Hocus Pocus class. So if you want to learn how to do those, you'll have to go. Oh, I have 2 of these tags. I only need 1. You'll have to go back and watch the Hocus Pocus class. I'll cut these all kind of different lengths. Not a great scissors. Okay. Do we have them all? This one has one, but I don't really like that. Let's put a few more in there. Let's put this funky green that is like the pearl cotton that Carmen's saying is pearl cotton, but I don't think it is. This funky bright red one and a dark green. Okay. Maybe a bright orange. I think we'll take this out. I'm not happy with it. Though, because you'll use it for something. You'll find the time has come, but tomorrow may rain, so I'll follow the sun. Okay. Morning. I've been listening to Breakfast with the Beatles on Sundays, and it is everything I remember it to be. I love waking up with the Beatles. So much better than news. Anything's better than the news. All right, let's glue these guys down. Okay. Sue says, I overslept. It was so much fun seeing the night owls here. Yep, Sue was with us last night. I didn't go to bed until way after 2 o'clock, almost 3 o'clock in the morning. But I was done being creative at about 12, I think we ended. Maybe 12:30, I don't remember. we're having so much fun. Oh, this craft tag, brown on brown, is a little tricky to see, but I think it shows up pretty well. Going to go underneath that. Not happy about the fact that there's something very thick on the back side. I should not have glued these all down, but I'm going to run into trouble right there, I think. Not glue these in yet, because this one's going to be hard enough. Pushed in the wrong way. It's here too. Hi, Lisa. All of my night owls are also morning owls. I'm not a fan of the letter T at all. So we're going to write one T and then we're going to be done. Of writing any letters today. It's not horrible. It's not great. Carmen loves writing the letter T, she said. Well, you know, to each their own. Two, T-O, starts with a T. Last night it was so much fun thinking of words that started with a W for our W page. I really appreciated everybody's help. Later. Let's see. Oh, we need this. That cute pumpkin. Let's see. Right? Like that. And this goes, it might even not be seen very much. Let's get these leaves on here, I think. Oh, there. Okay. This one is not cut well. Is for trim. We are trimming. We are trimmigrants. Does anybody know what the word trimmigrants means? Aside from those of us that live in Grass Valley. Anybody know what a trimmigrant is? Carmen and Terry, you don't count. You can't play. Maybe I'll do these like this. I don't like that one now. I think we're going to go very... Oh, Palma, you don't live in Grass Valley, but of course you know what a trimmigrant is. They are the people that moved to our county to cut marijuana, and then they get wads of money, because when I worked at Ben Franklin, they all seemed to be creative, right? So they would come in with rolls of $100 bills. Rolls. And buy craft supplies. Because I think it's kind of a boring job. You just sit around and wait for the marijuana to grow, and then you have to cut it. So they're called trimmigrants because they come from all over the world to our county. They make a lot of money. And then usually what happens is they end up staying and becoming homeless because they can't make it home, wherever home is. We had a lot of young people from Israel. That seemed to be a big place for trimmigrants to come from. That happened a lot. I'm not sure about that. I am thinking about this, however. Work well, but I'm going to try it anyway. They would have wads of money. I know I've told this story before, but when I first started working at Ben Franklin, my boss and I got there early one day, and it was like a Cheech and Chong movie. Do you know Cheech and Chong? This car pulled up, and it was like a lowrider car. And we weren't open yet, but we had baskets of stuff that we carry outside because we sold merchandise in front of the store, you know, like Michael's does. And so we were carrying baskets of stuff outside, and one guy got out of the car and said, "Hey man, are you guys open?" And we're like, "No, we're not open yet." And he said, "Oh man, I need a scissors really bad." And we're like, "What do you need a scissors for at 8 o'clock in the morning?" And this is before we really knew what was going on. And he goes, "Oh, you guys carry those Fiskars scissors, right?" And we're like, yeah. And he goes, "Yeah, I just need a couple of those." And we didn't have very many at that time. We didn't really understand what the deal was about these Fiskar scissors that were spring action loaded scissors. But the deal is that they're really easy for trimming marijuana. And so he goes, "Well, we're not open, but if you have exact change, I'll get them for you." Oh, I forgot the most important part of this story. When the guys opened the door to the car, so much marijuana smoke came out of the car. It was not funny. There was so much. That's the part that was like a Cheech and Chong movie. So they got out, and when they opened the door, it was like, "Hello, marijuana." I'm just doing a little bit of black ink on this. And so the guy, my boss went into the store, and I stayed out there with these guys. I can't tell you what they were talking about, but it was weird. And he went back in the store, and he came out with like all the scissors that we had to show him the scissors. And I think we had like 3 pair, I want to say, and they were maybe $20 at that point. Maybe not even that much. This was at the beginning. They might have been like $15. So anyway, my boss comes back out, and the guy's like, "Yeah, man, that's the ones. We need those." And my boss is like, "Okay, that'll be like $20 or whatever the amount was," which I can't remember. But the guy threw, honest to goodness, he threw a $100 bill at my boss and said, "Thanks, man." And they drove off. And that stuff happened all the time. All the time. But that was the first story that I remember. And I remember when I used to work at Ben Franklin, I would say, I should write a movie about the things that go on at a craft store. Ridiculous, right? It was the funniest thing to watch, too. It was like an Impala, like a lowrider Impala car. It's funny. Funny, funny, funny. I need a little piece of something fluffy. This will work. Yeah, it was hysterical. But the parts that weren't funny were these people were just clueless about life, most of them, because they just wanted to make money, you know, and travel the world. And, you know, they weren't the sharpest tools in the shed. People coming into the store smoking pot and like going and hiding in a corner with marijuana coming out of their mouths or their heads or their brains or whatever. When my son worked with me, one time he found a bag of pot in a corner somewhere that a guy left. And, you know, they don't come back for that. Amazing how much money these people had. And then they spent it, and then it was gone, and then, you know, sometimes they got stuck in Grass Valley. Get it? Grass Valley grass? That starts with T, trimming. That starts with T is tired. I am tired. But I got too much to do today to be tired. So I'm thinking we'll go this way with this one. Just got to push over just a bit. Wait, did this go up? Maybe it goes down. Like that. Anyway, that's my funny story for the day. I can't remember any other really funny stories. I'm sure there were. There was the guy, the huffer. Do you guys know what huffing is? I did not, but I did learn. Huffing is where they take spray paint and they inhale it. So this guy used to come in all the time and steal only the gold spray paint. The gold or the bronze or anything metallic he would take. And he would go huff it. And then 15 minutes later, he'd come back in to steal more spray paint. And how did we know it was the same guy? Well, mainly it was from the fact that he was naked, or almost naked, but it was also the fact that his face, all around his nose, was gold. It was really sad. A very, very sad story. We finally had him arrested, and they keep him, you know, for a week. And then where are they going to keep him? So they let him out. That story. I don't know about this one. What do you think? Should I not put this here? Or would it be fun to have? It's kind of fun to have one there. But I don't like the string tag on it. It's got to go away. Oops, excuse me. And then there was the guy. Rebecca says gold is the most potent of colors. Rebecca, how do you know that? That makes me nervous. Then there was the guy who we got in the Montana spray paints, if you know what those are. They're really beautiful colors of spray paint. And this guy loaded up an entire cart of spray paint. I mean, I'm talking a cart. And stole it. He walked right out the front door. We finally saw him on the camera, but nobody saw him do it. So that was the last time that our spray paints were not locked up. We had to lock them up after that. This is the tag where the pumpkin might go. Crazy stories. Rebecca says, my husband's in law enforcement. He told me. All right, Rebecca. Sure, Rebecca. I hope when I meet you, your nose is not gold. I know your husband's in law enforcement. I'm just joking. All colors, right, with that turquoisey in there. has been brought to you by glue and embroidery floss. Wait, let's do it this way maybe. A lot. No, changed my mind. Going straight up. All right. Let's decide if we want to put this here. I kind of love it. Or it could go here. Oh, I love that even more. So let's get a little bit of green, I think. To go in the center of this. Spray it in a bag and huff the fumes. You know why Carmen knows that? Law enforcement. I was 20 years old, I would have friends in law enforcement. I would have laughed. Because I was a bad kid. I mean, not bad. Or anything. But I did stay out way too late, and I did go running around with bad boys, and, you know, that just would have made me giggle. But now I have friends in law enforcement. Change. Okay, let's get a little bit of watercolor in here. I'm going to do a bright orange. This kind of looks like an apple, this pumpkin. We'll do darker orange. A dark red, I think. Almost a pink red. I think that's cute. Talking about, where did you get your most recent gold paint from? The round one. This one. Should we use it? I got this from Yasutomo. It is called Pale Gold, and it is a fabulous paint. Look at my picture frame. Hang on, I'll show you. This is the picture frame I bought for $5 at an art sale. And check out the corners, right? This corner, this corner, this corner, and this is the one I fixed. If you look really close, you can see the paint on it because it's not this yellowy gold, but I'm going to add some yellow. Maybe this will work. Let's see. I don't think this is yellowy enough. See that it was cracked there, and I had to add spackle, and it's pretty great. $5 for that picture frame. I'm in the market for picture frames that are square. If anybody knows of any square picture frames for under $5, let me know. $23, honestly. Paint. That with some brown, I think. Answered your question about the gold paint. Whoever asked me that. Who asked me that? Oh, Janet. Yasutomo. And somebody told me you can buy Yasutomo on Amazon. You don't have to go to the Yasutomo website, but come on, go to Yasutomo. They have other really super cool stuff. can we talk about today? I just don't know. I booked the dates for the retreat. Did you guys see that? It's the end of June, so start saving your pennies if you want to come to this retreat. But I'm working with people for a retreat in Nebraska next year, and one, where's the other one? Nebraska. Oh my gosh, I got lost. I think Cape Cod, that's what we're trying to do, but maybe that one might not happen. Working on other ones. Oh, and then there's the women's empowerment one that's called SOW, Society of Wildflowers. That is in Laguna Beach, California, at the beach in July. But that's not all Lindsay. You get some other amazing artists. Perfect there. So the retreat will definitely be in Grass Valley. But I keep telling people, somebody who shall go nameless right now is working on one in upstate New York, I think. And then another one in Michigan. Is that right? Michigan? But it's all about whatever you guys want to do. I'm not going to keep planning my own retreats. Up to and do a little watercolor there on the tag. Sales and thrift stores, always look in the office supply product area. That's where I buy most of my tags. I don't ever buy them new. They cost way too much to buy them new. So always look at thrift stores and tag sales. Do they still call them tag sales back east? I've always wanted to go to a tag sale. Here we have yard sales. So I guess that's the same. Oh, that's a coated tag. It doesn't take watercolor. Oh boy, that's a drag. Well, we'll figure something else out for that. Yes, if anybody wants to help the gal in upstate New York, I don't know exactly where she is, but I could put you in touch with her. If that's something that you're interested. A lot of these ladies are just ladies who want to have a retreat and want to be able to come to one. So they're planning one in their hometown. And they would love to have help. That much I know. I think I like this tag the best. Who knew that I would like that tag? But it's very cute. Can you see it? It's very shiny. It's a shiny magazine page. All right, now for detail. There's a hair stuck to one of these. That one. Oh, it's stuck underneath. The hair is still there. Terry Langer, look, my bracelet is still on. I thought about you yesterday when it seemed like it was almost going to fall off. I think this has been 2 years since you gave me this little bracelet. Sue Bain, you are the perfect person to help her. I will, if you remind me and send me a message, I will put you in charge of, not in charge, in touch with the gal who's working on it. You two would get along really well. And that would be awesome. Seems like the same kind of personalities to me. Not that I really know you guys, but I kind of know you guys. You know what I mean? Valerie, have a great day. Thanks for joining the fun in the morning and rather than in the middle of the night. But, you know, thanks for joining the fun in the middle of the night also. darker color. Ah, that's a good color. I think. Was texting me stuff that we could do in San Francisco. I told you guys about the $105 tea. Then she found a spa that we could go to, and it's not cheap either, but I said I'd rather do a spa than go to high tea for $105 a person. And then she sent me the DeYoung Museum, I think it is, and it looked like they had the Yaya Katsumo exhibit, but it's gone. I would have gone there in a heartbeat to see that. Beforehand. I've never been to the DeYoung Museum, Carmen. I really want to, I'd rather go to the MoMA, probably. But I don't know if you can talk a young person into going to a museum. She's not really a museum person, I am. Happens with watercolor on brown paper. Has anybody ever done that? Ooh, that's kind of cool. Really neat. I like it. Use some different colors here. And you can still see it pretty well. Steps from my husband the whole time I'm down here. I was down here. He slept all night. So if he's going to pull the I'm tired card, it's not going to work with me. The dog goes in today to get his nails trimmed. Thank heavens. Cool looking. It just dries kind of chalky on the brown. So when that dries. Okay, so what do we do with this one? I think I'm going to make a T on it because the only thing that's going to work is a pen. I think the only thing that's going to write on that jewelry tag, oh, it's plastic. Oy. I think it's just a Sharpie. It's kind of a drag. Kind of a drag. Please be a sharp one. That's pretty sharp. Please be a sharp one. Oh, Carmen says make it a tea bag. I've already got a line right in the middle. It's not going to happen. Black that'll work on this one, so that's about all I can do. Not very exciting. Edges. I wish I had put this one standing up now so it kind of would cover that. Keeps flapping down on my hands. Do you guys remember that song? Okay. Gotta let that dry to get some detail in there. Watercolor on brown paper seems to bring out the texture of the paper. You are correct, Karen Denver. Looks like it did do that. I do like it. It's kind of tinted. It's fun. Want some other colors here. I think we'll outline this one. It looks good. Something's got to happen up here. This is really making me mad, this one, but what can you do? Get my white pen. If I had known that was plastic, I would not have used it. Needs to go to the pencil hospital. Green dots right here. Hodgepodge pages that I just never know what I'm going to do with it until it's all done. And then you're like, oh, that's what was supposed to happen. This page just keeps falling. All right. Almost there. Pencil on brown. A lot. Would Posca work on plastic? Yes, Posca does work on plastic, but I don't have... I do have some colored Poscas. Thank you, Anne. I do have a few colored Poscas. In fact, I have a teal that would match that color right there really good. But it might be really thick. You never know. That's not it. It's in the wrong place. Looks pretty thick. I might hit it even more now. It is what it is. Kathy says, back to watching after a 4-day migraine. Oy, that's awful. I'm sorry. Well, if you're ever up in the middle of the night, you can also watch, because I did a video in the middle of the night last night because I couldn't sleep. Okay, just about done here. Migraine, I don't think I've ever had one. My daughter gets them and they are ridiculously dumb. Tea. dots. Okay, that is going to drive me to drink. Page's got to go like that. Oh, I hear my husband. He's finally awake. That goes right there. That was a good idea. See that, but that's all right. I think we are done. So let's look. This is our T page. T is for tags. And we have lots of tags. And a little shrinky dink and some leaves. And then we wrote T is for tag. And it looks great with all the other pages so far. And then we got to catch up to here. Uh-oh, I smashed the page because I only tipped this in. This is what you guys missed in the middle of the night last night. And I didn't use feathers, but I might use a feather tomorrow, I'm thinking. I really like all these colors. Let's use the feathers for V is for vellum. See if I have another color that coordinates with these colors. This is the same. We'll use that with our vellum page, I think. All right, you guys, that's it for today. There is no more. I'm going back to bed, I think. Would that be the funniest thing if I actually got to go back to bed? It's not going to happen. I will take a picture of this and I will share it with you guys. And yeah, that's it for today's lesson in tags. All right. Have a good day, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Unless I'm up in the middle of the night, and then I'll see you in the middle of the night. Because now I know what to do in the middle of the night. All right. Bye, everybody. Love you.